When we first opened in 2005, the community was based of large families, more than anything Hispanic and Spanish speaking. And so our baseline of customers were big families, big groups, community oriented, so forth and so on. However, in the past 5 years, things have changed where those families have been evicted, and where in the past lived a family of 7 or 8 people, now live 1 or 2. And that reflects on our business. So instead of having 6 or 7 people having dinner here, now I have 1 or 2. And they're not having dinner. They're coming in with their computers and they sit down with a cup of coffee for 6 hours. So that is a huge, huge change for us. And we struggled enough to where we had to close half the day. So we had to come up with a better understanding as to what else can we do to cater to the newcomers. How can we make ourselves more accessible to them? What kinds of foods do I have to have now so that they would come into my shop, where I used to have, pan dulce and Mexican hot chocolate. Now I have to have vegan items or gluten-free items or organic items. And now I've lost the other half of my followers, because now it doesn't taste like anything. It tastes like cardboard. I don't want that. I can't afford that. So it's a constant battle between the newcomers and where we started with. When we opened, our main focus was in the Latino community, because guess what? This is a Latino community, and then guess what? Everybody that lived here was Latino. Now that the newcomers are here with lots of money, and I mean lots of money, even if you have your space for, and it could be my case as well in 10 years, I do not know. It could be my case. The landlords are flipping their long-term leases in order to be able to have perhaps a trendier restaurant or a bar or something fancier where they can triple or quadruple the rent that they're being getting. And those people that have to be evicted in such a manner, they have absolutely no protection. And we've gone through many lawyers, and we've been in talks with City Hall and to see how can it be stopped, or how can we get those businesses protected.